We will be discussing the citation network analysis, that how you can write a quick research article by using the bibliometric research analysis. So please stay, and we are dividing this session into three parts. So one session is relevant to the software. The another one is to data retrieve and data curation, and the third one is on data analysis. So first let's go to how you can download this one software. You go to the VS Viewer website and download this software. This is also available an online version. You can directly launch from here, but definitely require a good internet strength, so better to download as per your operating system. There are other few hands-ons are there. If you wanted to explore the website, you can explore for more information which is available over there. Then download the software. You can see it download as a zip file. Then you take it from the zip file and you open this one. Maybe it's off for the Java installation. You can install the Java as per the instructions and then open this software. So give the permission if required. This is a simple interface of the software where you can upload your file, the file that will retrieve in the second part. So this is the first interface, and you click on create, and we are taking this bibliographic data, the second part. You need to select this one, the second option, and then you click on the next. And then if you click on the next, then it will ask you for which data you want to analyze. Okay, so here also you click on the bibliometric database files, because we are directly uploading that file. And here you will see that from Web of Science or Scopus. So it means we require the files from the Web of Science or Scopus. But in this session, we will go through the Web of Science. Okay, so this is the first part. In the second part, let's go to the second part. You have the software now with you, and this is the Web of Science database, which is now maintained by the Clarivate. Here you can type the topic that you are searching for. Okay, so here you need to be concentration, but for this data you actually require the access, the education or your institutional access should be there. So you search for the data, you will be getting a lot of results. Here if you see, it's thousands of the results are there that you need to select, and you can specialized your topic. So you may use that you require this one or not, that one should be there, should not be there. So all options are there. For example, I'm searching this topic on the snake bite. So what are the different terms that people use, in the keywords that people use? I'm just searching for that one. I'm just narrow down my research in this case. Okay, because I'm taking from the India, so I'm saying that it should be from India. So like this one, if I search it, so now it is narrowed down the articles. You can see from here. Again, if I do some tweaking, then you can do. This is actually depends upon you whether which specialized keywords you want to include or not. So which want to exclude. So all these examples are there. So now I have a more specialized result. You can see it narrowed down to some more research article. And now if you didn't find any suggestion, then you can type your own. This for example I'm searching only from the ideas, must be with the Indian context. So I'm searching the snake bites from the Indian. You can see we have few articles are there which are specialized in for the India. Now we need to also manually you can check this one. Okay, so whatever you require, that must or exclude, you can do. Here the option is available, and then you can search to narrow down your research, that because otherwise you are getting a large number of articles. To go through these articles very difficult. So now you go one by one. You see if that matching your criteria or not. So accordingly you can do that. So I hope you understand this part, that how you can search the different articles over here. Okay, so now I narrowed down to 194 articles. Okay, so I have to go through all these. First, let have some quick filters are there. If some are the retraction articles are there, the language, which language you want to include. Okay, so for example, there is one retracted article. I want to exclude that one, so I refine it. So now you will see that that article will be excluded from my research criteria. So exclude this one. So now I have some few articles. It's a 193, and that you can also note down this one, that you have excluded one article after your analysis. Okay, so that you all need to write in your research paper. So you note down all these things what you are doing over there, because you need to mention the methodology. Now let's analyze the results. Okay, so if you click on this one, so we have the possibility to analyze these results, but first I wanted to include them in the master list. So at a time 50 articles you can select, and then randomly you just go through it, whether these keywords which are there, if you have doubt you can even read that abstract. You go to the that research article, that all facilities there. Okay, so maybe the result which is coming at the later stages, you might go through these results whether they are actually belong to your research or not. Okay, so one by one, since I don't have that much articles, so only four pages I have to go through, because 50 per article. So let's go to the next page, and I'm selecting this one also. So this is you can say 100 article I have select out of 193. So you go manually. Actually I'm going very speedy because I'm just making a video, but you have to go through all these articles because this is your criteria. So I select, now I selected the 193 articles. So let's see if any article I wanted to be exclude, which is not exactly with the same area. As I said that in the last stage, few articles which are not mentioning, so be careful about that. Otherwise in the latter stage you have to go through. So you can read out the abstract right from there, and also you can go to the PDF version of this article. The facility is available. Okay, so now all fine. So now I'm including this to the master list. So now on the left side we have that master list menu, so it will be available over there. Now I saved that one, curate the data what I have got. You can click here, this is the master list. I will come here in the later stage. Now I'm analyzing the results. So here you will see ready-made graphs are there that I need to select what type of view. As a in my opinion, you get all the download all the files from here. So here all the data is there. You just click on all data. Okay, and then download the whole data. You don't download that graph. So minimize this one as minimum, because you are not required this one, so it will save your time. Then you download one by one all the files. Go to the menu, select the second one, final publication year, and then download the data one by one. Okay, so there are a lot of files are there because it analyzes the data as per the keywords, as per the authors, as per the years, as per the journals, as per the papers. So many things are there. You go through one by one, and then you can download all these files. Okay, so once you download all this one, you can again go to the master list, because you have already saved over there. Here you can see the documents, 193 documents are there, papers that you have. Now get to the citation report, because this is also you need to be mentioned in your research article, that how many publications are there, what was the H index of the total, how many articles cited, how many times. Okay, so you can download this graph. It's a ready-made graph is available. There's a number of publication in different years and their citations. Okay, so that may you use this graph as such. Now export the data one by one. So normally you can save the data and give it a name. Okay, so mostly 500 data points that you can give at one time, because I have only 193, so then I have to doing it. I'm just giving it a name and then exporting it as a spreadsheet, as an Excel file. You can see, so all data is available regarding this one. So maximum it will do that 50. So accordingly, because if you are selecting all the data, so maximum 50 it will give you that data. So keep it in mind. So I'm giving that number 1, 2 and 3 and 4, and then this is from 51 to 100, and then 100 to 150, and 150 to 93. So this way I will be downloading the 4 file, and then I will compile all these file. So that you need to do as a data curation. Then again you come to the master list, and you need to download export them as a plain text. This is very important, because this is the file we actually require. Okay, so click on the export and follow the instructions over there. Okay, so you can see I wanted a record content. If you see, I'm downloading the whole record content. Okay, so that way, because this is the actually file that we need to run on the software. So download it as a plain text file, as a txt file, and then you can click on this record content, and full record with the citations and references. Okay, so as I said that it will take maximum 500. So it's only one file I need to download. And if your research articles are more than 500, then accordingly as a 500, and then 501 to 1000, like way you have to download, and then you need to compile all these text file into one. This is a very tedious process actually, but you have to do it. But if your articles are less than 500, then it's okay, in the within one file you can download. As a safe for my reference, I am also downloading the spreadsheet. Okay, in case I need that data. Although I don't need that data, but definitely I'm downloading that one file. So it's very heavy. So now we have all the required files as a txt and a spread file, but we are working on the txt for the software analysis. And the spread file, you need to check the data when you are writing the different number of articles. So you can see this is the txt file that we actually need for our analysis. Now you go to the third part. So you already have the software, and you have the data now for the analysis. So open the software. So you can see all these files are there that we have downloaded. Okay, so what I am doing, I am putting all these files to the spreadsheet one by one, making putting all this shit into the one folder, so that it should not be mixed with the other files in your download. And then I'm just copying and pasting one by one these file in the spreadsheet, because it will automatically it will make your graphs. But one txt file that we have downloaded, that we are required for the software analysis. Okay, so now comes to the software. Open your software. This is quite simple, and the file that you have download, just upload that file. Go to the file menu, say curate, and then select in the second option the bibliographic data, because we have that data now. Click this one, again go to the next, and then upload this bibliographic database files. Okay, and then click on the next. Now we have the Web of Science file. So click, if you have Scopus, click the Scopus file. So now we have the Web of Science file, and go to the where you have saved that file. So upload this file and click on the next. So now these are the different analysis point what actually you wanted to know. So accordingly, whatever you will click, you will get the analysis for this one. So for example, I'm going for the co-citation network from the cited references. So click on the next. So then you need to define the threshold, okay, because that's a very important. Now here, if you read, because all this point actually you need to mention in your research paper, so please mention it. If I give the 9 cited references, then I am getting the 1559 cited references. Okay, if I decrease that one to say for example 1, I wanted that if there is a 1 cited reference, it should give this. So then all 15559 cited references are there. So it means I have very good record. If I give 2, it will decrease that value, but it will take only maximum 1000. So it's better if I can do the 2. No, I have 199, and then click on the next. So now all these are the 199 and their cited reference and total strength. So it's all written over there that actually you need to mention on your research articles. So then click on the finish, and you will have a very beautiful network analysis of the cited reference. Okay, now the very important part actually, first, before doing all this one, you go to the review of literature. Definitely you are going to do that, and select one paper as a reference paper. Okay, and then read out how they have presented the data. So you actually need to say, for example, in cluster 1 which colors are there, in cluster 2 which color are there, in cluster 3 which color are there. That you actually need to mention in your research articles. Okay, and why it is there, it is already written in this report itself. So accordingly you analyze the data. So I hope you understand. If you have any question, query, you may please put in the chat box. So thank you so much.